What is going on today, everybody? It's Sam here. Today, there's some people in the intro except this guy keeps TNTing everybody, but I've been working on the Clans Guide of it this weekend. I'm trying to get an outline for it, get everything going. But today I want to talk to you about something that I feel like needs to be addressed. And this is the whole Mineplex copying kind of thing, where it's talking about, I keep seeing forums and it's kind of like bashing Chiss, and I don't really like that. Let me tell you why. Now, don't get me wrong. I'll be the first person. I'll be the first person to blame something on Chiss. It's easy to blame Chiss for things, guys. But he's getting a lot of hate that he doesn't deserve. I'm not going to get into the whole game copying this idea that, because I think that whole situation is just kind of stupid and pointless, because a lot of businesses do similar things. And it's more of a business conversation, which is not really something I'm interested in. So if you guys like playing games here or there, play your games wherever, man. Be people first before you disassociate yourself with a group. And that's my philosophy in life. And that's what I'll always side by. So at least I try to be an honest person. And that's the best I can do. You know, that's the best I can do. But I just read a thread on the forums, and it said, owner lied to us. And then there were some screenshots of another server's owner. We all pretty much know who it is, but for sake of simplicity and not... I'm not trying to start drama here. I just want to address something, because I feel like it... Oh, come on. There we go, that impact flush will kill. But it just kind of bothers me that people are just kind of flaming Chiss, and they're like, Chiss lied to us. He says he's friends with this person, and he's actually not. The one thing that I like about Chiss, guys, is that he's a really nice guy. He's always kind of promoting optimism in our community, because somehow, even though he puts clams golems everywhere, which I don't understand, but he's a person too, guys. He's a person. He's actually a nice guy. He always makes mod announcements saying meow. God knows why. Look, I'm not pretending to understand what Chiss does. I don't think anybody can understand what Chiss does, but that doesn't mean he's not a nice guy. He's a nice guy. He's a likable guy. He wants to be friends with everybody, and I really don't think that's something that people should be flaming him for. I don't agree with that. I think if somebody wants to be friends with somebody, then by all means, be friends with them. I don't see why people are flaming him for wanting to be friends with somebody rather than enemies. I just think that's kind of stupid, and that's a really flawed logic, and that's what I responded to the thread with. I was like, look, everybody's entitled to their opinions. I don't think you should be hating on Chiss for trying to be friends with somebody. Oh, oops. I just don't see that. It doesn't make sense to me. It kind of bothers me. Oh, come on. You're dead, son. You're dead. But that doesn't, I just don't get that. That doesn't click. Comment below if it clicks for you guys. As for the whole Sky Wars, this, that, whatever, not original. If we're being honest here, I think that most games on Minecraft aren't original anymore. All of them take inspiration from other places. Obviously, there's a certain sense of common sense you have to make into making calls like that. But I hate how people are so biased to their side. Like, if I'm wrong, I will admit that I'm wrong. Unless it's to the Nautilus guys. I'm always right when I'm with them. But if I'm wrong, there's no shame in admitting that you're wrong, guys. If I honestly, in my good faith, didn't like what was going on at someplace, I'd call it how I saw it. You know, that's what I pride myself on doing. I call it how I see it. And I think that's the best way to improve something. You have to call it how you see it to make the changes from there. In my opinion, I love Mineplex's games. I think they're fine. I played a few games on the other server that are absolutely amazing. Warlords, guys. Oh, Warlords is so good. It was fun. I got bored with it after a while, but that game was amazing, dude. We grinded on those leaderboards, and people were mad. And this is what I hated, man. People were mad that we were on the leaderboards for it. It was like, guys, I enjoy playing a game. We're all here to play games. Why are you hating on me for playing mine? It's like the old Call of Duty versus Battlefield kind of thing. It's completely preference. Like, a lot of the quote-unquote less skilled players who wanted a more simple game would play Call of Duty, and a lot of the guys who wanted harder, cooler, more advanced, free world kind of stuff, they went to play Battlefield, and that's fine, man. I was a Call of Duty guy myself. I love playing zombies. I just had a blast with it, and it's honestly all opinion, and this is just life. A lot of you guys are too young to understand. I hate to say that. I take that back. I hate saying that. A lot of you guys haven't experienced. There we go. A lot of you guys haven't experienced what a business kind of thing is. And a lot of you guys are in high school, so most of you have. But for those of you who haven't, a lot of you guys haven't experienced that, and you're gonna see a lot of similar things out there. You're gonna look at the iPhone and the tablets out there. There's the iPad. There's the freaking, what else is there? It's the Amazon Fire or something. Is that what it is? There's like Kindles and all that jazz. You know, but you mainly see the iPad. When you think of a tablet, you think of an iPad. But nobody roasts Amazon for doing the same thing. If there's a business model and it works. Let me tell you something about Kroger. Kroger stock recently, over the past 2 years, they were getting killed by Whole Foods. I know this. I was president of an investment club at my high school. They were getting their Kroger stock getting annihilated. They were just getting destroyed by companies like Whole Foods, another grocery store chain. Very good stuff. They had really good stuff. You want to know what they did? Turned around their business. Their stock price went up by 300% in like 2 years. They nailed it. They nailed it. You know what they did? They went into Whole Foods. I love this story. This is my favorite business story. One of my favorite business stories ever. They went into Whole Foods. They said they looked at their products. They went to the people selling the products. They say, "We'll buy more for less." Done. Business exploded. They're ripping Whole Foods right now. Whole Foods is gonna have to restart. They have to redo it all. Now Kroger, that's another business. That's just a business, guys. And a lot of you guys are saying, "Oh, they copied Skywars." This, that. Look, it's a game mode. It's a game mode. Play it where you want to play it. Have fun where you want to have fun. At the end of the day, the numbers will be a general tale as to which one more people want to play. And if you want to play over there, cool. Man, have fun. Have fun. I wish people would just respect that people want to have fun wherever they want to have fun. And that's my challenge for you guys. I want you to respect people. I want you to respect where they have fun and just kind of do your own thing. Only worry about yourself, man. Nobody is perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. Trust me, I know that firsthand. So let's just take a chill pill here and kind of start seeing things for a little bit differently from what they are. Start respecting everyone, respect their opinions, respect what they want, respect their needs, and don't just flame people, man. Ask yourself, what am I going to gain by flaming someone? Nothing, man. You're not going to gain anything. I don't see it. But I had to say, I did watch one of Technoblade's videos, and I laughed pretty hard. I thought it was kind of funny. Technoblade, well done, good man. And that was pretty funny, I'm not going to lie. I'm assuming most of you... Oh, crap. I'm assuming most of you guys have seen that, but you haven't, whatever, man. I might link it in the description, but I'm probably going to get lazy and forget, so I'm sorry about that. Oh, come on. This guy have Colossus? There we go. Half a heart warrior. Half a heart warrior, guys. Oh, no. I forget what I was saying. What was I saying? I honestly do not remember. I hate it when this happens, man. But have fun where you want to have fun. I was talking about games and other ideas like that, but, you know, Skywars, play in Mineplex, play it over there, not a big deal, man. Games are games, you gotta see them for games. See people for people, stop flaming Chiss and calling him a liar, because that's just, if we're being frank, that's just not true. That's just not true at all. Chiss is a great guy. I can't believe I just said that. Can't believe I just said that, but oh no, guys, Chiss is a nice guy. He's honestly kind, he appreciates you guys. So regardless of what people might say, I've been here from the start. I've seen everything that he's done. He's a community man, and for people to say that he's not, honestly astounds me. It just shows you that they're misinformed. I've seen him from day one, and I will tell you right now that he has wanted to do things more for you guys than anybody else. He constantly worries about you guys. He's constantly trying to make things the best as he possibly can for you guys. And I've seen him do it. I've seen him do it recently. I've seen him do it in the past, and he's going to continue to do it for the future. He cares about you guys a lot, and if somebody says otherwise, they just don't know this community and they don't know Chiss. So, on that note, guys, we'll be signing out of here. That's our Chiss appreciation thing. I can't believe I just did that. Don't get me wrong, guys. Everything is still Chiss's fault. But that does not mean I think he deserves the flame that he's getting from some of these threads. So, please, guys, stop making these threads. It's just... it doesn't make any sense. They're just not productive or accurate at all. Don't hate somebody for trying to be friends with people. That's all I have for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like below. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to keep up with us. I'll be looking forward to seeing you guys when I do. And until then, peace out. Chiss, you are a